Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, I am continuing with my Across the Spider-Verse videos, and today I'm doing my tier list for my Spider-Man movie villains, which I'm super excited for. I have tons of thoughts for all the villains, and we'll get into that right now, starting with this tier list. So, now, first up, we have the Spot from Across the Spider-Verse. The problem is that he's not at his peak yet. The next movie he'll be at his peak. So, I think I need to put him in C. So next we have Mysterio from Far From Home. I think that he's a really, really great villain. I think that he should go in A. I think he should go in A. No, he'll go in B. Why not? Now, Prowler. That is what we call an A villain. It's a really good villain. Really cool connections to Miles Morales. Makes it personal, so I really love that. So, first we have our first S villain in Alfred Molina's Dr. Octopus. Definitely goes in S. What a great villain in Spider-Man 2, and one of the best comic book movies ever made. And whoever doesn't think that that is one of the greatest comic book movies and Spider-Man movies ever made, I'll come and fight you. So, he's definitely up in S tier. Next we have Lizard. I think that he's in D. He's alright in Amazing Spider-Man, but in No Way Home, he's good in No Way Home, but he eventually just becomes your ordinary, generic monster villain, if you know what I mean. So, next we have Vulture. I think that Vulture should go in A tier above Prowler, because it's kind of the same thing as Prowler, but done a whole lot better in my opinion. And I really love that. So, next we have Olivia Octavius from Into the Spider-Verse. I think that she should go in B tier behind Mysterio. Yeah, I think that should go there. I like the Spider-Verse villains, but they're not like... At least you get like some sort of origin story in every movie possible. But Spider-Verse, this was one of my main problems with it. It crammed too much in it. And everyone's like, oh my god, it's the best Spider-Man movie ever made. It's like, no. You wish. So, next we have Harry Osborn from Spider-Man 3. I'm going to put him in A tier in front of Prowler, but behind Vulture, because I think Vulture is a great villain. And I think that Harry Osborn is also great, but yeah, because I think I like the Harry Osborn storyline, even though that he pretty much gets hit with amnesia, which is ridiculous. So, next we have the next S villain in both No Way Home and Spider-Man 1, and that is Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe's Goblin. I love Dafoe's Goblin, he's so good. Norman's on sabbatical, honey. And also, Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the goblin and took the spider out. So, speaking of Green Goblin, we have the Into the Spider-Verse version. Now, he definitely goes in D, because he is just the worst villain. The worst Spider-Man villain ever. So, next we have Carnage. Now, the thing is with this, and I do have the Tom Hardy Venom on here as well, is that they're not really Spider-Man villains. I just put them on here because they're mainly Spider-Man villains and they are villains to each other type thing. So I need to put Carnage in B behind Mysterio, I think. And then this one, okay, Kingpin. I haven't seen the first Spider-Verse in a while, but I remember giving a crap more about the Prowler, like villain, and the Olivia Octavius than Kingpin. Kingpin, I think, needs to go in C above Spot because Spot hasn't reached his peak yet. Alright, so next we have Venom in Spider-Man 3. I like the ideas that they do with this character, but it is shoehorned into a movie that was already kind of overcrowded. So, but I think that I think that he needs to go and see, honestly. Because I think that he's a good villain, but there are so much more that are better than him. Paul Giamatti. I like the idea of the Robo Rhino suit and the idea of the whole, like, the bit where Andrew's swinging the manhole cover around and with the music. Ba 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 dun dun. I think that ending is great. But the villain is kind of ridiculous. But I think that I prefer him more than the Lizard, I think. So he needs to go in front of the Lizard. I apologize. Alright, so next Scorpion. This Scorpion has a very bizarre design. So I think that, and plus I never really gave a shit about this version, so I think that he needs to go maybe in front of Lizard and behind Rhino. So next we have Sandman, one of the more underrated villains in Spider-Man 3. I think, honestly, he should go in S. I know it's weird that I'm having most of the Raimi villains in the higher tiers, but I'm a big Sam Raimi Spider-Man fan. I like the universe that he's created. Next we have Electro. I actually really like Electro in Amazing Spider-Man 2 and No Way Home. Oh, I forgot to put the Amazing Spider-Man 2 version of Bloody Goblin in here. Anyway, I think that Electro should go in A above Prowler because I do like his story of him being like a fanboy, kind of like a syndrome to Spider-Man and eventually becoming bad, and him being good throughout most of No Way Home until that moment snaps. I think that that's great. So, the next we have Venom. I actually really like Venom. I think that Venom, needs to go above Electro, but behind Harry Osborn. I think that's where it should go. Alright guys, so that is my list of Spider-Man villains in a tier list form. Thank you so much for watching. So guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe, also hit the little bell icon to get notified of future videos that I'll make. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.